Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they head out on the
range. You want to get Leonard as many touches as possible.
Williams against Fox. That's a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Right side, Williams. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Fox with it. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Here's Leonard. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He knows they'll have their hands full with De'Aaron Fox, the league's premier speed demon. Fox's leadership is also a factor. Kevin, when he gets going, he brings the whole team with him.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shoots over Fox. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's the Prophet, defended by Beverly. And there's the pass to Fox. That one a little long.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
For the Sacramento Kings, the last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes outside. Pass to the Prophet. Now, here's Holmes, defended by Beverly, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Lou Williams. Sacramento shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That free throw good from Holmes. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Got that bucket in no time at all.
One thing that helps Beverly in the mid-range area, he gets great lift on his jump shot.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 1. He kicks to Barnes. Lock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
First free throw is good.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Barnes hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. George against Barnes. Nobody near George. Offensive rebound. Zubats. It's blocked. Here we go. Outside Fox. Here's the Prophet. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3 from George. But they'll get another chance. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Williams finds George. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Holmes.
And already they take down a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Fox looking it over. And stolen by Williams. Here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean, gets it up ahead, and that's a nice play.
Beverly against Fox, and it's Fox with the jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The Clippers trail. And here's Leonard. He had 19 points in the win against Brooklyn. Pass to George. Now Zubats. Pass to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Zubats, no good. The Kings have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The wide open look here for Fox. Trains the three-pointer. Fox has got 9 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fox against Beverly. Doesn't go for it. Good work defensively by Fox. There's the pass to Holmes. Back to Fox. The shot that time, not on target. As the Clippers taking it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
So it's Sacramento. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Nobody near Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beverly wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Beverly's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That's what they expect from Patrick Beverly. Knocking down the spot-up J.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In the corner, George with it. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, the Prophet.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Here's the Prophet. Here's Holmes. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the King. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fox against Williams. Passes to the Prophet. Floats one up. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. De'Aaron Fox out there with the Prophet. For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 31-point game against Brooklyn.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Here's George, down by 15. And the Clippers miss again. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Leonard, the pass to Williams. George dishes to Williams. Bagley against Leonard. Pass to Bazemore. Oh, Leonard in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Here's the Prophet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Clippers with the ball. 15-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Zubac kicks to George. That shot, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Holmes throws it down.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Clippers trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams looking around. A floater and the rejection by Holmes. the Kings. Fast break. Here's Fox. They get it back. And finished off by Bagley.
How about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Williams against Fox. Williams passes to Zubac. Kicks it to George. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray. George has got 7 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's the Prophet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. Some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green, James Johnson, those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Now here's Barnes. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. For three. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 12.
Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Showing for him last season. 7th in blocks, 10th in field goal percentage, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Now, here's George. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Williams against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Williams, here we go. Good work defensively by Fox.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Williams. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first round series in last year's playoffs.
Take a look at the most efficient scores in the NBA from last year's campaign. Look at the Prophet, a great player, 2nd in the league.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Ball's knocked loose. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Here's Bagley. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Now Now here's Barnes. Paul George grabs the miss. More against Fox. Outside, George. Here's Zubats. Takes it out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Fox against Williams. Pass to the front. Here's Holmes. And the rejection by Zubats. And he's able to get it back. The Kings have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds. They let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
He doesn't get the second one. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from the standpoint of from the players and organization with the media. But I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Los Angeles. They grabbed their own miss. Off with the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Giles checked in for the Kings. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Shamit's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now the pass to Fox. And it's sent back by George. They retain possession. And the shot goes in. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And here's a look at some numbers for the Prophet. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 32 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure. Things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Sacramento making And so it's Sacramento controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Doc, you got fouls right now with the starters. Will you have to rest them and play your bench guys more?
Well, we're going to have to, so whether I have trust or not, and I do, they're going to play regardless.
You're going to have to pick your guys up right now. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Buddy Hield. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bulls, let's go.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
First half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clippers trail by 20. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Zubac into the foul. Here's the Prophet, Paul George, making his last shot. Here's the Prophet. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Beverly after the Kings pick up 2. Now, here's Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. Rebound by the Kings. The Prophet's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clippers trail by 20. Over in the corner, Williams from downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Beverly with the ball. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Bagley.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's the Prophet. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 13.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Passes it to Holmes. Here's the Prophet. Zubac defending. The Prophet.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It turned it up high and down hard on the windmill foot. Now, here's Beverly. 9 points in the game so far. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That time he kept it himself. Leonard playing a chess game on the pick and roll.
Here's Fox. He's got 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to the Prophet. Barnes outside. And the Kings check on 2 more.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Here's Beverly. Outside, George. Beverly, the pass to George. Down low, Zubac. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Sacramento leading by 15. Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmes. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way. I knew
you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched his 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
Both good from the line that time. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Barnes against Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Barnes finds Fox. Knocked away. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Look at the Prophet, 2nd in the league, having an excellent season.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. The pass to the Prophet. 6 to shoot. Shoots a fader. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. The Prophet's got 15.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Leonard against Barnes. Right side, Leonard. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 19. And George gets it to go.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Passes it to the Prophet. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside, George. Over Barnes. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. A shot missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Fox. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Clippers trail by 19. Bounce pass from Beverly. Right side, Williams. Leonard trying to break free. Barnes against Beverly. Barnes passes to Fox. Here's the Prophet. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fires at the elbow. Headshot off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's the Prophet, defended by Beverly. Here's the Prophet. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 8 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Beverly with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Zubac. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Clippers. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Doubled by Fox. Back to Williams. Rebound by the Kings. The Prophet's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. It's clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Outside, Bagley. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. This man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
Pass to Zubac. He kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Fox. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 24 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Leonard on the wing. The pass to Zubac. And here's Bazemore. 11 points in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Prophet is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Fox. That one wide left. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. At the elbow, Green kicks it to Beverly.